Today we're gonna build a day trading strategy using a really fancy and powerful indicator that combines 3 different indicators in one and help us to follow the trends. We will dive deep into the strategy and analyze the backtest results. So, let's dive into it! Open the indicator session and type triple confirmation kernel, and open this one by Quantra system. By opening the documentation, let's talk a little bit about this indicator. So, the kernel regression is a tool used by traders to help predict market trends or price reversal. It works by analyzing the direction of its movements as well as identifying when prices might be too high or too low. The KRO, which stands for Kernel Regression Overlays, combines 3 separate kernel regression into one tool. Once you load it onto the chart, you'll see that the indicator looks like a Bollinger Bands. It has 2 bands, the upper bands and the lower bands, but the way the bands are made is very different. Today we will focus only on the bands. The power of this indicator is that it's very versatile. For example, you can do trend following strategy or reversal strategies. It really depends on how the coin behaves and which confirmation indicator we will use. The strategy we will look today is a trend following, and it's very simple. When the prices cross over the upper band, we enter in a long position, whereas when the prices cross under the lower band, we go short. Since we want to follow the trend, we need to make sure that there is enough volatility. To help us with this, we'll add another indicator, the ADX, the Average Directional Index. We can set a line at 20 level, so our confirmation signal would be that we go long or short when the ADX is over 20 level. And that will help us avoiding trades when there is not much volatility. Pretty simple strategy, and let's build the strategy together using our strategy builder, which you can get access by joining on Patreon, link in the description or in comment section. By opening our strategy builder, we can quickly configure the strategy. So let me select both long and short position. Let's configure the long entry signal. We need the price to cross over the upper band, whereas for a short position, we need the price to cross under the lower band. And this is our first entry rule. Then we can add our confirmation signals, which is that the ADX must be above 20 level. For short position, will be absolutely the same. And that's all. We have just configured our entry signals. Here we can set position size. Now it's time to configure the exit rules. We will use the stop loss ATR, length 40. Here we change from 3 to 2.5. And we will change risk reward of 3. And we are good to go. Our strategy is ready to use. Here we have a long position, which by the way, it turns out to be a losses. As you can see, the prices cross over the upper band and the ADX is above 20 level. Here we have another losing trade, prices cross under the lower band and the ADX is above 20 level. Whereas here we have a really huge profitable trade, 8.95%, which is a really massive trade. But these are just 3 examples. Let's see some backtest results by analyzing more trades. We are here on BTC USDT, 45 minutes time frame on Bybit exchange. We are going long and short, entry signals exactly as we configured previously. 2x leverage, stop loss ATR, 40 in length, 2.5 multiplier and risk reward of 3. And as always, we have set 0.06% commission. And as you can see guys, we have a good equity line, 236% net profit, 122 total close trades, 36.89 win rate, 1.76% profit factor, 27.9 max drawdown, 0.97 average trade. Net profit / drawdown 7.12, which is absolutely amazing. Max win row 3, max loss row 7, which is not really good, but we have a risk reward of 3, which is absolutely interesting. Expectancy 0.48, and the monthly table shows absolutely good results. We have an exception here on July 2022, minus 18%, but the rest of the losing months prints absolutely low value. So considering that this is a trend following strategy, it's reasonable to have a high risk reward rather than high win rate. And in fact, you will see on the chart mostly losing profits, but win trades absolutely outperforms losing trades. I want to remind you that you can get access to this ready-to-use strategy in our Settings Bank Premium channel on Discord. You can get access by joining on Patreon, along with granting access to the strategy builder and other premium indicators.